think that's better. Okay. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week has been so hard for me. Not just hard like in a bad way, just hard. I needed a day to kind of like just sit and relax and be with myself. And I was so excited that Evie went back to school today because he had such a long break off for Thanksgiving. And then I had kept him home yesterday. And last night, right before I was going to bed, I got an email from the principal. I want to say principal, which is not like the principal, but kind of like the principal. Let's just call her the principal. I got an email from the principal of the school saying that once again, they're having problems with their heater and school is canceled today. So I just kind of had like, I don't know, it was just one of those days yesterday. It was just a day. But during this crazy week of all this stuff that I was doing, I also gained a huge amount of new subscribers, which is so amazing to me, you guys. I feel so happy and blessed and thankful for all of you guys. All of you guys coming to my channel just like really warms my heart. I couldn't have asked for a better time to have so many people kind of like show me that support. It was really nice. It made me feel really good and I'm really thankful. Since I have so many new subscribers, I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of me and let you guys know a little bit about myself. And also I would really love to get to know each and every one of you. So I want each one of you guys to please go on my comment section and write me one sentence about yourself that lets me know who you are. Doesn't have to be deep. It could be like, I like cats. I have a bird. I went to Great Adventure one time. I don't care. I just kind of want you guys to let me know a little bit about yourself. I always go through my comments and it means a lot to me to build a relationship with you guys. I could use all the support right now. So it would be great for you guys to just go on my channel and leave me a little comment about you guys and let's get to know each other. So today's video is just going to be a little video of me chatting with you guys, but I thought at the same time that I'm kind of talking to you guys, I thought I would use this time to tailor some of the clothing that I got at the thrift store. I've actually been meaning to do this for a few weeks now. I keep putting it aside. So I knew I wanted to kind of sit down today and I always find this stuff kind of relaxing. So I thought, all right, let's work on some of these clothes. I can show you guys a little bit of what I got and how I kind of take the things that I get at the thrift store and make them my own. But then I thought at the same time I'm doing that, I can kind of sit down and talk to you guys at the same time. First thing I have right here is not from the thrift store. I actually got this for Gracie last Christmas. It's super dirty. I don't know what happened. Probably a dog walked on it or something. It's her friend's t-shirt, which I absolutely love. We all love this. It's really cute. I kind of got it in like a really big size for some reason. I'm not really sure. I think Gracie was going through something where she felt like she was size large all the time, so we were buying like size large. Yeah, size large. What I'm gonna be doing with this t-shirt today is I'm just gonna be kind of cropping it. So I'm gonna cut it to make it kind of like a little crop shirt. I actually have one. Let me get it. So I have these two other shirts that are kind of similar, I guess. This one was from ASOS and it is just like a plain white t-shirt, but as you guys can see, it's just like cropped at the bottom, which I really love this fit. I don't really tuck them in unless I'm just gonna kind of like keep the front part in just a little bit. And I also have this one. This one is another one from Urban Outfitters. Again, it's super cropped, so it's really cute to wear with high-waisted pants. The crazy thing is, you guys, I spent a lot of money on these t-shirts, and I don't know why, because I could get this at the thrift store. Maybe not this one. I mean, this is super cute. It says Clueless, but you can get so many old t-shirts at the thrift store and just crop them and save a lot of money. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with this t-shirt today. I'm just gonna take it, kind of do like a little measure about how long I want it to be. This one is really cropped, and this one is kind of a little bit longer. So I'm definitely gonna go with this this type of length first, and then if I want it shorter I can always go shorter, but obviously we all know don't go too short at first because you can't put the length back on. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna measure it because they are like similar sizes, and then I'm just gonna see where the one hits, and then I'm gonna crop it and we're gonna see how it looks after that. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Did you guys spend it with your family? Did you guys travel? Were you alone? If you guys didn't know, I spent the Thanksgiving with Abby, and we slept over her house, which was really great because we hadn't slept at Abby's house in a really long time, and it just felt really, really good. It was really nice to spend time with her and our kids, and it was honestly one of my favorite Thanksgivings ever. And then the next day we made videos for her channel, and it was a lot of fun. Here is the shirt all cut. Like I said before, number one, it is really dirty. I'm definitely gonna have to get those stains out, but as you guys can see, it's not super cropped. Like I didn't have it like up to here, which I don't think we'd like it as much, but I did cut about that much bulk off. So before it was just like too hangy, but now it's like I can either wear it out and it looks cute, or I can just tuck it in the front, and it doesn't have like all that extra like hanging stuff out the back. So yay. I'm just gonna keep it on. The next thing that I got are these super cute corduroy shorts. They kind of remind me of something that like your teacher would wear like in the 80s. Teacher that nobody liked. I know what you guys are thinking. I know you guys are like, what the heck? But these things have a couple things going for them. Number one, they are corduroy, which I'm really liking right now. I love corduroy. I don't know why it comes in and out all the time, but I really do like corduroy. Number two, they are warm because the fabric is so thick, which makes it perfect for fall and winter time. Number three, they're black, super easy to match with a lot of things. And number four, they're really high-rised. They are really high-rised. They go up past my belly button, which, as you guys know, I really do appreciate in a pant. So when I tried these on, I knew right away that they were gonna have some potential. They're really long, like way too long for my taste. So what I think I'm gonna do is kind of cut off the hem right here, just straight across cut them, and then fold them up a little bit and make them kind of like a little cute pair of like bubble shorts. I would just fold them up without cutting them, but by the time I fold them to the place that I want them to be, it's just like too many folds. It's like too bubbly. Like I do have an idea in mind of what I want these to look like, so I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, I am no seamstress, you guys. I'm not the best at this stuff. I used to really like to sew a lot. As a matter of fact, in Germany, I'd gotten Zoe this sewing machine when she was really little. Probably around 10, she wanted to learn how to sew, so I got her this sewing machine, and it was like my first sewing machine, so it was like for real little kids. And you guys, I loved that thing. It was so simple, like everything had numbers on it, so like it was so easy to thread your thread. I did like only like 2 stitches, like it did like a zigzag one and then a straight across one, so it was very basic, but you guys, it did the work, and it was so tiny, and I got so much stuff done. I used to make pillowcases for all of my pillows, but not pillowcases, they were kind of like pillow covers, but they were awesome because you know how when you get throw pillows and you use them, they get dirty all the time, but you can't wash throw pillows, and a lot of those covers that come with your throw pillows cannot come off, which I always thought was so weird. Like, why? Every time I try to wash a pillow that doesn't have a cover that can come off, it gets ruined and all the stuff inside gets all balled up. Stupid. So I was making these like pillow cover things, kind of like a duvet cover type-ish thing for my pillows, and I was so into it. I was making them all the time. In fact, I made some for my mom and sent them home with her. And finally, Zoe's sewing machine like had enough and it broke. So I couldn't use that anymore. And now I have a new sewing machine. I got a sewing machine a couple years ago for Christmas, but it's so like, and listen, like I took sewing classes, like I know how to do, like I know how to sew, I know how to work a sewing machine, but this sewing machine is so deluxe compared to Zoe's sewing machine. I'm a little intimidated by it, but I really do like to sew. I love doing anything that has to do with my hands. You know what it is? I like to do stuff for instant gratification. Like, I think that's why I like to clean so much, because I can see what I do right away, and it makes me feel good. And I have a lot of anxious energy. I mean, I guess some of it is anxiety. Anxiety definitely runs in our family, so I have to always kind of keep myself busy, and I'm constantly going. To learn how to sew and do this kind of stuff is not only good for your mind, like when you're that type of person, but it's also super beneficial to your family. You can save a lot of money, because normally I wouldn't buy these shorts. So I'm gonna cut this one off too real fast. So if you guys don't know, we have a really big family. It's not just Abby and I. We also have Gretchen, Megan, Ryan, our sister Heidi, who passed away a few years ago in a car accident. And then it's me, and then Abby and Jackie underneath us. We have a bunch of us, and we're all pretty creative in one way or another. My oldest sister, Gretchen, I can remember as a kid, she was just so good at fashion. We never had the money for, you know, stuff at the mall or high-end clothing. I'm pretty sure she used to go to thrift stores or make her own clothing, but however she did it, she just did such a good job. Just everything was her style. I appreciated that, and I looked up to her so much because she just had such a cool style. It's kind of intimidating to go to the thrift store and find stuff and try to make that your own, because it is so easy to go to other stores and just buy it, and you might ruin some clothing a couple different times, but it's worth it, because like these shorts were, I still have the tag on these shorts, so these shorts were $3.99. So for $4, if I ruin them, okay, that would suck. Like, it would just suck. But I'm only out $4, which still matters, but I'm not out like 40 or something, you know? And you learn a little bit about yourself, and you learn a little bit about the fabric, and you learn a little bit about how to change clothing. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but I'm gonna do a better fold than this, but basically this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of fold them, and I'm not gonna stitch all the way around. I'm just gonna add like a stitch to this side, and then to this side right here, and then hope that they stay bubbled like this. If not, I might have to get my sewing machine and like do like a quick down like this. You could also just use your hands and go straight across, but I just kind of want to see what they would look like at first. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to fold them and try them on, make sure it is my right measurement, and then I'm going to take my pins, just pin them, and then I'm just going to take a couple little stitches and put them on each side of the shorts, see if I like it, and then if I do, I probably will have to go in and just add some more stitching inside so that they stay like that. So I'm gonna go try them on. So a couple years ago, my mom and I went to this huge yard sale, and it was like in her town, and we lucked out because this old couple was selling 2 amazing sewing kits. So I got one and my mom got one. And you guys, let me tell you, when I say there's so much stuff filled in this thing, look, this is just like one of the parts in it. This is just like one of the compartments that came out. And there's so much cool stuff in here, probably from like the 70s. We came home and we just started going through all the old stuff. I don't even know what these are. Like, look at these cool things. Like, I don't even know all the stuff that came in here. But for hours we went through these and just felt like we had like treasures. But I was so happy when I found this, because, you know, we moved so many times in the military and I lost so much of my good stuff. And I hate that, because like over time I collect so many things and you find so many cool things, but also over time when you move, you lose a lot. I lost a lot of my good stuff in a lot of our moves. So I was so excited when I got this because I just felt like somebody else's like life and their treasures and like the thing that she probably collected for like years is now mine. How special is that, you know? I cannot even tell you how badly I just needed some time to myself. I mean, I can handle a lot of things, but when you just have so many different things thrown at you at once and then you don't have time to yourself, I don't know how a lot of people are, but I need that time to myself. My daughter Zoe is very different. She craves the attention from other people, not in the way where she has to be the center of attention. She just craves communication and talking. Like, she feeds off the attention from other people. I'm different in like that way from her because I need my time to myself. I kind of just like need that time to be able to clear my head, and things might change for her as she gets like how long do I make this? Things might change for her as she gets older, because like as you have kids, you know, you don't have that time to yourself, so you're kind of like, oh, I need time to myself. I don't know if I was always this way, but as an adult now, I really need that time to myself. And I don't know, this week was just one of those weeks that was just super hard. The kids were off of school and there was a lot going on and I just felt emotionally drained. I am really excited that for some odd reason, Evie is not bothering me yet. Knock on wood. Oh no, now he's gonna like think someone's at the door and he's gonna come. All right, so I'm gonna quick do a stitch in here. Just a quick basic stitch at each of the corners of my shorts. And then I'll be back and I'll try them on with you guys. All right, and then this is the after with the shorts. As you guys can see, they're like just these cute little balloony things, almost like a skirt, I guess. But it's kind of hard and my mirror is so dirty. So I cut off the seam and then I just folded them up a little bit, as you guys can see, and then I just stitched on the side here and then on like the inside or right here by the crotch. Alright, so moving on to another thing of clothing that I kind of wanted to fix up. This one is a little different than the other ones because I'm not really going to sew these. So they're just a pair of 505s, Levi's, and I got them from the thrift store, but they're super new feeling, I guess. They're like really thick and not worn in enough. They are a tiny bit big on me, but I did like them because they are straight-legged. And I really like that, and they're high-rise, so perfect. I did cut the bottoms already so that they hit right at my ankle, and I did start the distressing already. You guys can see, like I started a little bit, but I would like to do just a little bit more distressing. So if you guys ever want to know how to distress your jeans, you just need a grater. I'm using, what are these little things called? Like a zester. Yeah, I'm just using my little zester. Since I already did like the bottoms here, I'm just gonna take my zester and go along all the places that I want to be a little bit more distressed, like the pockets and the front around the pockets here, and maybe just a little bit along like the knees. So do you guys like this type of a video? I don't know if this is gonna be like the most exciting video ever, but I just had this like really strong sense of like connecting with all of my subscribers. I mean, I gained almost like 150 in the past week, which is just incredible. So incredible, you guys. I know that a lot of you guys know my sister Abby, and as much as we are similar, we are also very different in a lot of different ways. So it works perfectly for us, because if we were exactly the same, it would be really hard. But I have 4 kids. I have a daughter, Zoe, who is 20, and then I have Gracie, who is 15. She just turned 15 in October. And then Maverick is my son, and he is 12. And then Everett, which you guys hear about all the time. You can probably see pictures of me and him together because we're always together. He's 5. He just turned 5 the day before Thanksgiving. My husband is in the military, and he is living in Italy right now. and we chose to stay here for a bunch of different reasons, and one big one being so that the kids can finish school and we could just stay in our house that we own and be near family and be near Zoe, because Zoe moved out. I just don't know how I would ever be able to leave my kid. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So I am alone and I am taking care of my kids by myself and our house and our dog, so it does get really stressful at times. That is one of the reasons why I am, you know, really busy and not on the computer as much. I feel bad sometimes. I try to. Oh, my battery just died. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, so I'm definitely trying to put a conscious effort into my channel, because doing YouTube has definitely brought so much joy to my life and made me feel kind of like, I guess, important. Because when you're a stay-at-home mom, I know a lot of you guys are stay-at-home moms, or you were stay-at-home moms, or you will be. It is a thankless job, you know? You do a lot of stuff for everyone else, and a lot of times you feel like you don't get appreciated, even though you are definitely appreciated. And then when you don't have like your husband around, then you don't even get like the thanks in that sense. And I don't usually search for thanks or thank yous or good jobs, but it is really nice to hear that from somebody else, especially like a stranger, especially somebody who comes to my channel and watches my videos and leaves me a comment that I haven't heard anyone say to me in like years. And I'm just kind of like what an amazing feeling. I love it because I love the connection I get with other people, because otherwise I wouldn't have any connection with anybody besides my children and my immediate family. My sister and I have learned a lot from each other over the past few years from YouTube, and it has really brought us a lot closer, because once again, it's yet another thing that we both share in common. And of course, like, Abby and I would be together on YouTube. I don't think we'd have it any other way. We have been best friends our whole lives. So I love that she and I are doing YouTube, and I love that we're both doing something different, so it's not like a competition. And we can kind of like guide each other. What Abby's good at, I kind of lack, and what I'm good at, Abby kind of lacks, so we can give each other that help and that guidance, and it's really cool. They are definitely looking a little bit more broken in. I think I'll wash them just a little bit more to get that crispness out, get them a little bit more worn in. But I really like them. I think they look really cute. They hit me right at the right spot. I love that they're high-rise, and I really did need a new pair of black jeans. So yay! I have a couple more things here, but I don't think I'm going to do them today because I do have to go downstairs and spend some time with Evie, and he has been super patient with me. But I do have these pants right here, and these are the pants I did show you guys on one of my videos. I love these pants so much. They're just these really cute emerald green trousers. These are like one of my favorites, but I do want them to be just a tiny bit shorter. So I think I'm just gonna kind of fold them a couple times and then just put an easy stitch in there in case I ever want to take it out and, you know, wear them long. So I'm not gonna cut these ones. I could just wear them folded, but I don't want them like fall out while I'm wearing them. So I'm just gonna quick do a little easy stitch, and then these will be all done. I am so glad that I decided to do this today, because I've been meaning to get to all this clothing for the past few weeks, and I do have a little bit more to do, but at least I got some done, so I feel really accomplished. It is so nice and sunny out, and that's another thing. The past few days were so rainy and gloomy and cold, and I think like at this time of year is when my body really craves as much sunlight as possible, and I just was not getting it at all from the past few days. So on top of everything else, it was also really crappy out. So I have a question for you guys. What types of videos are you guys interested in me doing. Like, what is your favorite thing that you guys want to see? Do you like me to do like thrift hauls and those types of things? Do you guys want to see how to like put outfits together? Do you want to see more of these types of videos where I had to pretend I'm a seamstress and make clothing my own? What do you guys want to see? Let me know, but I really want you guys to leave me one sentence, just one sentence that describes you. I would really love to get to know each and every one of you guys. It means a lot to me that you guys have all subscribed to my channel, and I really want to know who's watching me. I want to know you guys. So don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know something about you guys, and let me know what you guys want to see, what kind of videos you guys want to see. I need your help so I can give you guys what you guys want to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these little stitches up, and then I'll try them on for you guys. There it is, just a little bit shorter, cuter. I like the length a lot better. I just put a little invisible stitch on the inside in case I ever wanted to take it out, and perfect. Alright guys, so that is the end of my tailoring my own clothing. You can definitely learn a lot from taking pieces and making them your own style, and I really recommend you guys trying that, but start with clothing from the thrift store or like hand-me-downs. Even your old clothing that you don't want anymore, just have fun with it. You know, cut things up, tear things up, put some stitches in it. You'd definitely be surprised of the looks you guys can make from a lot of your old clothing. I get so upset with myself sometimes because I'm like, why did I throw that away? And I might not ever wear it the way it was, but there was a lot of potential in that piece of clothing that I could have done something with, and I'm just like, ugh. So alright, I am gonna go down and check on Evie, who's been awfully quiet for a while now, and yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun, and I feel a lot better. So thank you. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know something about yourself and what you guys want to see in my upcoming videos. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, it's me and you.
Bombs away.
Bombs away. Can't escape me. There's no escaping the kisses. I love you.